I don't define leader by title, rank, or position, but rather by those that can influence, inspire, and impact at work and at home. Now, my husband, big 6'4" white guy, we look like a semicolon together, actually. We do. He says to me, I can't believe that people pay you to speak. Kid you not? I would pay you not to speak. So how can we possibly foster a sense of belonging when we ultimately don't belong to ourselves first? If we can't accept ourselves, flaws and all, how can we possibly covet this sense of belonging for others when we don't accept ourselves? I'm flawed, yet awesome. I'm flawsome. Have you ever set such a high standard for yourself that you didn't feel like you could obtain it? Has someone ever taken credit for your work? Have you ever felt fear to share personal information about yourself at the workplace in fear of retribution, so you didn't share it? And lastly, have you ever left a job simply because you did not feel like you belong? I am not a fan of the phrase, fake it till you make it, fake it till you make it. When we encourage people, no matter their position, title, rank, or children, to fake it until we make it, well, we're actually encouraging inauthenticity. We should be embracing the stage and age that we're at. And so I'd rather we say, face it till we make it. Leaders do not create more followers. Leaders create more leaders. And so what we want to do is empower others to empower themselves. So I have to admit, I am addicted to my phone, and my husband finally said, okay, you need to take a break, minimally on Sundays. Stop scrolling, start living, because the most important people are always right in front of you. He was right, but I can't tell him he's right. But he was right. I don't want you to change who you are. What I want you to do is remain adaptive and agile and yet authentic to who you are. And that's why I want you to look at where is your leadership gap capacity and how can you change that ever so slightly to actually serve the people that you're actually serving, rather than just doing things the same way you've always done them. Laughter is time theft at the workplace. Like, what are you doing? Why are we laughing right now? There is work to do. Are you ready for this? So much better. Here we go. This lovely gentleman in the front. Look at him. Look at him. He's just like, please don't do this to me. Please don't do this to me. I have to know, how did you mark yourself for that Slido? You rocked it! We don't want to ask people how they are because you're not going to get real answers. You're going to ask, how are you coping? We'll say things like, I'm not sure this is right, but. We'll say this to protect our ideas and our egos, when in essence we have fantastic ideas. So I want you to be aware of those words and interrupt the self-limiting bias that you have. Shiny, happy people like myself don't experience depression and anxiety until they do. When we share our authentic, vulnerable, honest truth, we give permission and protection to others to share theirs.